Namaste, everyone. Welcome to today's yoga session. To start the class, let's sit down on a mat in any comfortable position, Sukhasana, Vajrasana. With back straight, eyes closed, take few moments to bring your awareness within yourself. Throughout the class today, let's make a resolution to avoid distractions and keep complete focus within the body with our actions and our breath. Observe your breath for a few moments. Join your hands at the heart center. Eyes closed. As we exhale, let's chant 3 Omkaras followed by the starting prayer. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Om. Inhale. Om. Inhale. Om. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Saha Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Slowly open your eyes. Rub your palms to generate some warmth. Rub, rub, rub. And once it's warm, cup it over your eyes, massage it over your facial muscles and your neck muscles. And with a few blinks, looking at your palms, let's open our eyes. With this, let's begin today's session. Let's all stand up on the mat. Let's start with some breathing practices and warm-up practices. Place your hands at the shoulder level in front of you with the palms together. As you inhale, extend your arms as back as possible. As you exhale, bring them together. Inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, to inhale, exhale, inhale and exhale, inhale and exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale, breathe freely. Inhale and exhale. Gradually slow down the practice. And relax. Next, let's crisscross your fingers together and turn them facing away from you at the shoulder level. As you inhale, stretch them outward as much as possible. Extend your arms. And as you exhale, bring them to the heart center. Inhale and exhale. Feel the stretch all along your arms, all the way from the tip of your fingers, your fist, your elbow, and your shoulder joint. Now, let's do the same at a slant angle. Slowly raise your hand a certain distance. Raise your hand a little bit. Inhale, feel the stretch. Exhale, bring them to the heart center. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now let's do the same all the way on the top. Inhale. Now let's stand on our toes to make ourselves a little taller. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Feel the stretch all along from the tip of your fingers, your fist, your elbows, your shoulders, your chest, your waist. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Gradually slow down the practice. Inhale and exhale and relax. Next, let's do one circle, walking on our heels. Start walking on your heels and make a small circle around the room where you're practicing. And once you have completed one round, let's do the same in the reverse direction. Once you are done with one reverse direction, let's stand on our heels and make one circle. And once you've reached the mat, let's do the same in the reverse direction. Continue to walk on your toes. Once you have reached the mat, you can slowly, gradually stop. Next, let's move on to some shoulder rotation. Let's place our hands on top of our shoulders, and as you inhale, raise your elbows all the way up as high as you can, as back as you can. And as you exhale, join your elbows together in front of you, making a nice big circle. Inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, bring your elbows together. Continue the practice. Observe the changes around your shoulder joint. Observe the stretches. Observe the rotation. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Gradually slow down the practice and relax. Next, let's move on to some torso twist practices. Let's place your hands at the shoulder level, and you can make sure that there is some distance between your feet to give you some balance. As you inhale, stretch your right arm as back as you can reach out, making a twist in your torso. And as you exhale, bring your right hand back at the heart center and extend your left arm all the way as back as possible. Let's make sure that your feet is intact and it's not moving. Let's make your breathing pattern rhythmic to the movement. You can do this at your own pace, as much as your body allows you to. Inhale and exhale. Feel the twist around your waist muscles and your abdominal muscles. You may also feel a twist around your knees. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Gradually slow down the practice and relax. Take a few moments to observe the changes. Next, let's move on to a breathing practice called as Mukha. Make sure that you have some distance between your feet. Spread them about 1 foot apart. And as you inhale, raise your arms all the way up. And as you exhale, forcefully come swinging your arms down where your arms go between your feet. And let's do this at a pace where your body allows you to. Inhale as you go up, exhale as you come down. Inhale and exhale. Swing your arms along with your breathing changes. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Gradually slow down the practice. Inhale and exhale and relax. Take few moments to bring your attention back to the center. Next, let's move on to some knee rotation practices. Let's place your palms on your knees. As you inhale, extend them outward, and as you exhale, straighten them towards the back. Inhale and exhale, making a nice rotation. Observe the changes around your knee joints. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now let's reverse the direction. Inhale and exhale. Now gradually slow down the practice and relax. Next, let's move on to some Surya Namaskara practices. We'll do 2 rounds of Surya Namaskara. Let's start with a prayer to Lord Sun, who is a bestower of knowledge, light, energy, food, and much more. Hiranmayena patrena satyasyapi hitam mukham tattvam pusha pavruno satya dharmaya drishtaye. Om Mitraya Namaha. Let's come to the forward part of the mat. Hands at the heart center. As you inhale, raise your arms all the way up, slightly bending from the bottom of your spine. Look at the tip of your fingers. As you exhale, bend forward. Try to touch your toes with your fingers without bending your knees. Inhale, put your left foot back. Let the right foot be between your palms. Look forward. Exhale. Put your right foot back. Turn yourself into a slant plank. Neither high nor low. It should be slant. Inhale. Put your knees down. Exhale. Put your chest and chin down. Make sure that your pelvic region remains raised. Inhale. Straighten your elbows and arch your back like King Cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale. Lift your pelvic region high up like a mountain, Parvatasana. Let's make sure that your heels are on the mat. Inhale. Bring back your right foot between your palms. Right foot between your palms. Exhale. Bring your left foot forward. Bend forward and try to touch your toes with your fingers without bending your knees. Inhale. Slowly raise your hands all the way up. Slightly lean back from the bottom of your spine. Look at the tip of your fingers. Exhale. Bring your hands back to the heart center. This forms one round. Let's do another round. Om Ravaye Namaha. Inhale. Raise your hands all the way up. Slightly lean backward from the bottom of your spine. Look at the tip of your fingers. Exhale, bend forward, try to touch your toes with your tip of your fingers without bending your knees. Exhale, inhale, put your right foot back, left foot between your palms. Left foot remains between your palms. Exhale, bring both Put your left foot back and turn yourself into a slant plank. Inhale, put your knees down. Exhale, put your chest and your chin down. Ashtanga Namaskara. Inhale, straighten your elbows, arch your back like King Cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale, lift your pelvic region high up like a mountain, Parvatasana. Look at the tip of your toes. Inhale, bring back your left foot between your palms. Left foot between your palms. Exhale, bring both feet together, bend forward, try to touch your toes with the tip of your fingers. Inhale, raise your hands all the way up. Slightly lean back from the bottom of your spine. Look at the tip of your fingers. Exhale, hands back at the heart center. This forms 2 rounds of Surya Namaskara. When we are practicing on daily basis, we can do 12 rounds. That forms 1 set. We can do as many sets as possible. With this, let's move on to some standing asanas. Let's start with Ardha Kati Chakrasana. Let's start by raising our right arm sidewards at the shoulder level. Flip your palm to face upward. Continue to raise your arms. When your biceps touch your ears, pull all the way up as though someone is trying to pull you from the top. Stretch it. And as you exhale, laterally bend towards the left. Normal breathing. Observe the stretch all along from the tip of your fingers, your fist, your wrist, your elbows, shoulders, chest, waist, all the way. Slowly as you inhale, come back to the center. As you exhale, lower your arm. At the shoulder level, flip your palm to face downward and relax. You might feel some tingling sensation in your fingers of this because of the stretches. That's completely normal. Let's do the same on the other side. Let's start by raising our left arm at the shoulder level. Sidewards, flip your palm to face upward. Continue to raise your arm. When the biceps touch the ear, stretch your arm upwards as though someone is pulling you from the top. Stretch, stretch. As you exhale, laterally bend towards the right side. Do not bend your elbows. Normal breathing. Observe the stretch all along from the tip of your fingers, your fist, your wrist, elbows, your shoulders, your chest, your waist. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, lower your arm at the shoulder level. Flip your palm to face downward. And relax. Take few moments to observe the changes in your body. Next, let's move on to the next asana, Virabhadrasana. Let's start by spreading our legs about 2 to 3 feet apart. Inhale, raise your arms sideward at the shoulder level. Turn all the way to the right side and turn your right foot facing right side. Your right foot and your body should be facing right, your left foot facing forward. As you exhale, bend your knee where your thighs are parallel to the mat and raise your arms all the way high up to form a Namaskara Mudra. Normal breathing. Observe the changes. Observe the changes in your knees, your thighs, your abdominal muscles, your back, your arms. As you inhale, straighten your knees and lower your arms. Turn back to the center and bring your foot back facing forward and join your legs together. Let's do the same on the left side. Let's start by spreading your legs about 2 to 3 feet apart. As you inhale, raise your arms sideward at the shoulder level. Whenever you're ready, turn your body, including your left foot on the left, and form a Namaskara Mudra on the top. As you exhale, bend your knee where your thighs are parallel to the mat. Do this as much as your body allows you to. Normal breathing. Observe the changes in your knees, your thighs, your waist, your abdominal muscles, your shoulders, your hands. Observe all the changes. Now, as you inhale, straighten your knees. As you exhale, lower your arms and turn back to the center. Turn your left foot forward and bring your knees, both the feet together. Observe the changes in your body. Take a few moments all along your arms, your knees, your waist. Next, let's move on to some sitting practices. Let's all sit on the mat. Make sure that you have some space between your feet. Let's start with ankle rotation. As you inhale, turn your feet all the way to the right where it touches the mat. All the way stretch it forward. And then as you exhale, turn your ankles all the way to the left and then facing backward towards you, making one nice rotation. Let's continue to rotate. Make some rotational actions around our ankles. Let's make sure that our breathing is rhythmic with the movements. Inhale and exhale. Inhale when you stretch your ankles forward. Exhale when they are facing towards you. Now let's reverse the direction. Reverse the direction. Now gradually slow down the practice. And relax. Next, let's move on to the next practice, Baddha Konasana. Bend your knees and bring both the feet together. You can do this as much as your body allows you to. For those who have problems with the knees, you can only bend as much as your body allows you to. Make sure that both the feet are touching each other. Use your fingers to cover your toes Pull them as close to your body as possible. Let's make sure that your back is straight. And whenever you're ready, let's start flapping our knees like the wings of a butterfly. Baddha Konasana. With every practice, let's try to deepen and go a little further than the previous time. This is an excellent practice for those with a sitting job, which gives a lot of strength to the pelvic and the back muscles. Now gradually slow down the practice and slightly lean back to inhale. And as you exhale, bend forward. Try to go down as much as possible. Normal breathing. Now, as you inhale, come back up. Release your arms and straighten your legs. Now, make sure that there is some space between your feet. Spread out your feet about 2 to 3 feet apart. Use your crisscross fingers. And let's make a nice rotation between both the feet. As you inhale, slightly lean back. And as you exhale, move forward and try to make a circular motion. Like in the ancient days, they were making flour out of the stone. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now let's reverse the direction. Inhale and exhale. Inhale as you go back. Exhale as you go forward. Now gradually slow down the practice. Now let's change the direction forward and backward. Release your crisscross hands and then slightly lean back to inhale. Just stretch your hands in front of you. As you exhale, come forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. As though you're actually rolling a tortilla, baking a tortilla. Inhale and exhale. With each practice, try to go a little further than the previous time. Now gradually slow down the practice and bring your feet together and relax for a few moments. Next, let's move on to Ushtrasana. For those with hernias, sciatica, slip disc, can skip this practice. Let's start by sitting in Vajrasana. Let's start by bending our right knee, sit over your right heel. Bend your left knee, sit over your left heel. Now, for those who have problems with the knees, you can directly move on to the next step. That is, let's stand on our knees. Make sure that there is some distance between your knees. Let's use both the palms to place it at the bottom of your spine, facing downward, to give support to the bottom of your spine. Now, whenever you're ready, inhale and slightly lean backward. Open up your chest. Now, whenever you're ready, release your right arm and touch your right heel. Release your left arm and touch your left heel. Normal breathing. Observe the changes all along your arms, your shoulders, your chest, your waist. Now, as you inhale, release your left hand and place it at the bottom of your spine. Release your right hand, place it at the bottom of your spine. And as you exhale, straighten and come back to the center. Release your arms. Let's sit down back on the heels. Straighten your left leg and straighten your right leg. And relax. Take few moments to observe the changes. Next, let's move on to some sleeping practices, supine practices. Let's rest on our back, lying on the mat. Now, whenever you're ready, as you inhale, raise your right leg all the way up as high as you can. And as you exhale, bring them down. Now let's do the same with the left leg. As you inhale, raise your right leg all the way high up as much as you can. And as you exhale, bring them down. Let's continue the practice. Observe the changes in around your pelvic region, your thighs, your hamstrings. With every practice, let's try to go a little more higher than the previous time. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. Now gradually slow down the practice and relax. Next, let's do some cycling practice. Bend your right knee and then raise your left leg at a slant angle and then bend your left knee and then straighten up your right leg at a slant angle, making a circular motion like we are biking or cycling. Continue the practice. Bend one knee and then straighten another knee. Now, next reverse the direction. Reverse the direction. And gradually slow down the practice and relax. Let's move on to some supine asanas. For those who have hernia, sciatica, or slip disc, can stay out of this practice. Let's bend both the knees and bring the heels as close to the body as possible. Place your palms on the mat and whenever you're ready, inhale and raise your pelvic region, abdominal and the chest region as high up as you can. Setu Bandhasana or the bridge pose. Open up your chest. Normal breathing. Observe the changes. Now, as you exhale, slowly place your pelvic region and rest them on the mat. Now, let's do a slight variation of this called Kandarasana. Let's hold our right heel with our right hand and left heel with our left hand. Now, let's do the same. As you inhale, lift your pelvic region, abdominal and the chest as high as you can. Make sure that you're holding the right hand with to the right heel and the left hand with the left heel. Normal breathing. Observe the changes in your body. Now gradually exhale, rest your back on the mat. Release your hands, straighten your left leg, straighten your right leg. Relax for a few moments to observe the changes. Next, let's move on to the next asana, Pavana Muktasana. For those with sciatica, slip disc, hernia, recent abdominal surgeries, or neck related issues can stay out of this practice. Let's start by bending the right knee and the left knee. Use your crisscross fingers to hold both of your knees and pull them towards your chest. Pull both the knees towards closer to your chest as possible. As you inhale, lift your head and your shoulders, your chest high up, where you try to touch your forehead to your knees. Normal breathing. Observe the changes in your back, your shoulders, your arms, your abdominal muscles, your knees. Observe the changes. Now, as you exhale, slowly relax your head back to the mat. Release your arms. Straighten the left leg. Straighten the right leg. Now spread out your legs and hands a little bit as we move into a guided deep relaxation session. Close your eyes. Let's remove any accessories like watches, bangles, bracelets, spectacles, hairbands that prevent us from relaxing completely. Keep them aside. Now, as you close your eyes, imagine a 3D image of your body where we relax every part of our body as we go through the guided session. As you are in a relaxed session, bring your awareness to the tip of your toes. Relax your toes. Slightly move and make small movements in your heels and make sure that they are in a relaxed state. Relax your feet. Now, let's move our attention up to our knees. Gently tighten the knee joint. Tighten both the knees. Tighten it a little more. Tighten, tighten it, and relax. As your feet and your knees are relaxed, let's slowly move our awareness up to the pelvic region. Gently tighten the muscles around your pelvic region towards the abdomen. Pull it inward slightly. Slightly tighten and pull your muscles inward and relax. While the lower part of the body is completely in a relaxed state. As we exhale, let's chant a long ah sound and try to experience those vibrations in the lower part of the body. Inhale, take a deep breath. Ah. Observe your back that is rested on the mat. Observe your abdomen moving up and down along with your breathing pattern. Observe your chest filling up with air and emptying the air as you inhale and exhale. Gently wriggle your shoulders a bit and relax. Make sure that they are in your best relaxed state. As you relax your shoulders, let's move our focus to the tip of your fingers. Make gentle, slight movements in the tip of your fingers to feel their presence. Relax your fingers. Relax your wrist. Relax your elbows. Relax your neck. While the middle part of the body is completely at rest. As we exhale, let's chant a long ooh sound and try to experience those vibrations throughout our chest. Inhale, take a deep breath. Ooh. Let's slowly move our awareness to our forehead. Completely relax your forehead and let go of any tightness around your forehead and your eye region. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your eyeballs. Relax your cheeks. Observe the air going in and out of your nostrils. Relax your tongue. Relax your jaws. Relax your ears. While the head region of the body is completely at rest, as we exhale, let's chant a long Makara or the Ma sound and try to experience those vibrations throughout the head region. Inhale, take a deep breath. Hmm. While the complete body is in a rested state, as we exhale, let's chant along Ah, Oo, and the Ma sounds and experience those sound vibrations in the lower, middle, and the head region of the body. Inhale and take a deep breath. Ah. Raise your right hand and place it all the way at the back without bending your elbows. Now slowly roll over to the right side of your body with your knees bent. Turn towards the right side of your body. Bend your knees and lay down. Now, whenever you're ready, with the help of your left elbow, slowly try to take support and sit down on the mat. Hope you all had a wonderful relaxation session. Next, let's move on to pranayama or the breathing practices. You can keep your eyes closed if you wish so. Let's make sure that our back is straight. Keeping our back straight helps pranayama, easing the breathing practice. Whenever you're ready, let's start with Kapalabhati or the fire breath for those with high blood pressure or heart conditions, sciatica, hernia can skip this practice. Let's make a chin mudra, bending the index finger and the thumb fingers and touching them together. The other three fingers are out. Place it over your thighs. You can either have chin mudra on the left hand or place your left palm on the abdominal region to feel the changes. This is fast, forceful exhalations in a fast rhythmic manner. Let's start by forcefully exhaling out. We can do a count of 40. Let's start the practice. You can observe that your abdominal muscles are going inward as you're forcefully exhaling in a fast manner. Doing Kapalabhati increases our prana shakti or the life force, which is very essential to provide us immunity and fight off the diseases. It throws out the trapped carbon dioxide. Now, whenever you're done with the 40 rounds of Kapalabhati, let's next move on to Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama. Let's adopt the Nasika Mudra. Bend your index and your middle fingers inward, where your thumb, ring finger, and the little fingers are out. Now let's start by closing the right nostril with the thumb. Exhale completely on the left side. Exhale from the left. Inhale from the left, filling your chest and your abdomen with air. And then close your left nostril with the ring finger. Exhale completely on the right. Inhale, fill your abdomen and chest. Inhale from the right. Next, close the right nostril again with the thumb finger. Exhale on the left. This forms one round of Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama. Let's do 3 rounds of Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama. Let's make sure that exhalation is longer than the inhalation. Always start by exhaling on the left side, closing the right nostril with the thumb, and exhaling on the left side. In a similar way, that forms one round. If your inhalation is 4 count, make sure that your exhalation is at least 8 counts. Complete focus within yourselves. Practicing Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama on daily basis reduces inflammation, improves the decision-making capability, gives a very clear vision on your thoughts, and has an amazing calming effect, bringing in a great mental health. It balances the Ida and Pingala energy channels. Whenever you're done with the 3 rounds of Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama, let's move on to the next practice, Bhramari, which is where we make a bumblebee sound. Let's start by closing the earlobes with our thumb and cup the 4 fingers over your eyes. Now, as we exhale, let's touch the tip of our tongue, touching the palate, the mouth surface on the top, making the nakara, na as in namaste. Let's make the na sound and try to experience the sound vibrations at the tip of the tongue touching the mouth. Let's do 3 rounds of Bhramari. Let's start. Inhale, take a deep breath. And as you exhale, make a na sound using the tip of your tongue. Inhale. Inhale. Practicing Bhramari on daily basis cultures the voice and accelerates and promotes any healing around the head, neck, ear regions. Whenever you're done with the 3 rounds of Bhramari, let's bring our hands at the heart center, eyes closed. Let's chant 1 Omkara as we exhale, followed by the ending prayer as we come to the end of the class. Take a deep breath. Inhale. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Let's take our hands at the back, left hand holding the right wrist. Slightly lean back to inhale. And as you exhale, bend forward to pay gratitude to the divine and all the masters of yoga who have given us this precious knowledge. Thank you to the divine. Thank you to the masters of yoga. And as you inhale, come back to the center. Release your hands Let's rub both our palms together to generate some warmth. Rub, 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 rub. And once it's warm, cup it over your eyes, massage it over your facial muscles and your neck muscles. And with a few blinks, looking at your palm, open your eyes. With this, we've come to the end of today's session. Thank you all for being in today's session. Hope you have a wonderful time ahead and meet you all next week. Thank you. Namaste.